Madam back.
Online education director. He is the right. Please.
I am extremely happy to warmly welcome today's chief guest, Dr. Yogitha Rana IAS, Secretary to the Education, Government of Telangana. Our distinguished guest who is joining us very shortly, Sri Devasena IAS Garu, Commissioner of College Education, and Dr. Naveen Nicholas Garu, IAS, Director of School Education, and our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ganta Chakrapani, and all the deans, directors, professors, teaching and non-teaching friends. I welcome you all to this important occasion, that is the launch of our digital initiatives of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. Today is remarkably a day in the history of our university as we begin our transformative journey towards digital education. Now, to give you a brief review of these initiatives, I invite Samatha to make her presentation. Over to you, Samatha.
At the outset, I would like to express our Dr. Yogitha Rana IAS, Principal Secretary to Government of Telangana, who is widely regarded for her strategic vision and sustained commitment to strengthening educational outcomes through effective policy and administrative reforms. A visionary leader who has been a strong proponent of quality and innovation in education and is widely recognized for her impactful administration and leadership. Madam, we sincerely thank you for your continued support in strengthening education and for inspiring institutions like ours to innovate and excel. Madam, your presence today inspires us and reinforces our commitment to inclusive, technology-enabled education.
Hope you all appreciate our Samatha. I would now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ganta Chakrapani Garu, to give the brief introduction of about this background of initiatives.
We are celebrating this year Ambedkar Jayanti in a new way by dedicating 10 different technology-enabled learning initiatives, including AI labs, to Dr. Baba Saheb. Baba Saheb Ambedkar's main goal, as Madam just now was saying, is excellence in every work, excellence in your life, and excellence in learning also, perhaps. The technology and tools. Erstwhile, people used to consider technology as a barrier, and it is not accessible to everyone. But, Madam, we are using the technology to access millions of learners and lakhs of learners waiting outside in different parts, and we are making easy to reach out to them. Friends, today we are very fortunate to have our beloved Secretary, Dr. Yogitha Rana ji. Yogitha Rana ji is just not another officer or bureaucrat for us. She is always, we feel it, Madam. We cherish your, whenever we have meetings, and your love towards this institution. Probably it is named after B.R. Ambedkar, or it is serving to the people of marginalized, and our learners are from different disadvantaged sections. But you always, for the last 1 year and probably 4 months, you are with us. And because of you and your initiatives only today we are delivering these digital initiatives. That is one, Madam. Number two, we have created, by taking a lot of risk actually, because the financial situations and all, but without with minimum spending and minimum expenditure, we have created all the 10 digital initiatives. I would like to tell to my friends, Madam, not just indakanna nenu oka maamul officer kaadu. She has lot of experience working with two prime ministers and at national level PMO and in agriculture sector, probably UNDP, madam, UNDP, and lot of international and national exposure. It is very fortunate to have her here in Telangana as Education Secretary. But I never seen such an officer, Dr. Yogitha Rana. We got 25 crores, madam, 20 crores. 5 crores abhi madam dete, don't worry. Yeah. 20 crores, madam. With the 20 crores, we are developing digital resource center, which that entire thing, now we are in a small room, madam. We are going to grow in a big, 3-floor, 4-floor building is coming up. After this, we'll go and see the progress of work also. Through that digital, entire thing, my idea was, until and unless we build a digital university in this state, digital university in the sense from starting to ending, from application to certification, everything should be done through digital, number one. Number two, the second aspect digital thing is a comprehensive LMS where your entire teaching, learning, examination and everything should be done, assessment and everything should be done through a learning platform, that is, learning management system. So this proposal we sent to Commonwealth of Learning, and Commonwealth of Learning kind enough to guide us and to come forward to build. But they said, first you come up with idea, your first phase, then we can send our technical team and everything. We are going to, our vision is to build a LMS where 1 lakh students can at a time can log in and work. Now we are coming up with 10,000 students capacity. So not only just building the technology, madam, we have already built 10 different programs and courses, very particularly, skill development courses through online. Of course, our people will tell you each segment how it works. And we are launching today a historical university channel, university TV. Many universities, they don't even dream about that. Today we are launching BRAOU TV, and we are launching BRAOU radio, that is highbrow, and we are launching our LMS, and we are launching our skill development courses, online courses, and we are launching a new university within this university, that is foreign language university. We are launching online portal also. We are submitting to UGC. Once UGC gives clearance, because UGC has to approve online programs and they will see our LMS and everything. We are hopeful that by next June we'll get UGC clearance also. Then we can offer this June, madam. We can offer all BA, BCom, BSc, MA, MCom, MBA. Everything is ready, madam, now. Here I would like to submit two things, madam. One is, this facility is not exclusively to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. Any university can log into our portal. Any student can log into our portal and they can access all the knowledge available here. Whether it is books, whether it is radio, whether it is TV, whether it is e-text. So that is one, ma'am. So we are thinking now whether we make it a Telangana classroom. If it is Telangana classroom, today we are demonstrating one lecture to you where from California, from IIT, from NIT and from JNU, from JNTU. From JNU to JNTU we have all resource persons under our list. So we are doing that through technology. We would like to reach each and every household. By next 5 years anybody can log in and have classroom, world-class class, in their own subject. I always considered Pushpa Chakrapani as a teacher here. She is not, we don't have any kind of other things. She really took entire, she's online education director also. She took entire responsibility and she worked all 6 months. And along with her, I would like to introduce Sushmana ji. Sushmana is an expert of digital learning and education technologies, and she is working with us under the same project of PM Usha. Even Commonwealth of Learning is surprised, when I shared this yesterday to them. Without our support, you built everything almost. I said, I need your support to reach to everybody. That capacity building is, your responsibility. Now they are coming. In May, they'll be here, and we are going to, do this and extend this to every corner. And third is Rabindranath Solomon. Rabindranath Solomon is our, you come here, our audiovisual digital resource center director, and we are calling it as EMM and RC. Under his leadership, today we are launching our television station and radio station, ma'am. And next is Pallavi Kabde. Pallavi Kabde is a professor, and she is Dean of Social Sciences. She is our Skill Development Center Director. A.R.D. Prasad Garu is a rich, experienced AI specialist, OER specialist. He worked with Indian Institute of Statistics, Bangalore for very long, and he is very reputed person. We have 200 crore pages of literature. Manasu Foundation developed a big repository of Telugu literature. Not only that, we are subscribing One Nation, One Library also. Total knowledge will be available at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University, lib.brau.ac.in. Now, I request Professor Pushpa and Sushmana to explain us the Bodhi. We named our LMS, Learning Management System, as Bodhi. Bodhi is, Buddha's enlightened place, and which, in fact, influenced Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and also which really the Bodhi is necessary for every learner. Now I request Pushpa and Sushmana to.
Our distinguished guest, Srimati Sri Demasena Garu IAS, for the inauguration of AI Labs and also the launching of our digital initiatives of Ambedkar Open University. As our Vice Chancellor said, yes, Madam, we are recognizing the growing importance of integrating new technologies into the teaching learning practices. We have taken a significant step towards digitalization of digital education while staying true to our motto, reaching the unreached. We realize the transformation must begin with the faculty development, and we have to empower our faculty members. Therefore, we focus extensively on the capacity building training programs, ma'am. I'm happy to share that our faculty has been trained in developing micro-credential courses, and we are the first open university and the only university developed the micro-credential courses in 4 different languages, that is Telugu, Hindi, English and Urdu. In addition to that, our teachers are also have been trained to develop the online programs also. We have already developed the online programs of diplomas and certificate programs. We are yet to launch our courses of UG and PG once we get the approval from the UGC. Now it's time for us to see our initiatives. I now request our chief guest, Dr. Yogitha Rana Garu, to launch officially our BRAOU LMS Bodhi. Manasa Polavarapu, next be on the line. Next, Manasa Polavarapu, Gattam Jyoti, Challakonda Bharat Kumar, K. Sai Sindhuri, Ananya Sardar. I request our beloved chief guest, Dr. Yogitha Rana IAS.
I wish all the members who are here a very warm Baba Saheb Jayanti. In fact, what a beautiful way to start today, ensuring access of knowledge without barriers. So as we all know how much Baba Saheb struggled when he was a child and he was made to sit outside the class. So today what Chakrapani Garu and his team has shown is a befitting example to break all barriers for the wisdom, for the knowledge and for the anyone who is ready to learn. So in that way, I really congratulate Chakrapani's team, his own motivation. And frankly, throughout the time while I'm sitting here or whenever I come here, I look your university more like a family. So I can really feel the love and affection right from the Vice Chancellor to every person whom I meet is more like a family here in the university rather than having a very, stiff, tight-lipped culture of most of the universities. So I'm sure the entire fountain of affection must be flowing from Chakrapani Garu and Madam, and then must be really floating. And that culture I really like. In fact, when I was working in UNDP, the best part of the UNDP I always found was the flat organization. So there you can, go sit with anyone, call anyone, and no one really makes any eyebrow raise. The top management can talk to anyone there, unlike our structures. So I really once again congratulate the entire university campus and the people here for making that very beautiful atmosphere. And I really hope that you really enrich this atmosphere without any infights into the university. Having said so, we also look forward for a lot of ideas from Chakrapani Garu. So I don't think so it is correct on part of any VC to say that we don't give them time and we give only your university time, because all the VCs, whenever they have come for asking the time, we have always ensured, and in fact most of the time when they don't ask, we only pursue them. So it's something in their imagination which we cannot help, and we should not also think much about it. But yes, whenever we interact with the team of your university, in fact we enrich ourselves, and then we keep telling other universities also, please go, these are the new inputs, new scholarship scheme, new areas which Chakrapani Garu is really proposing. Why don't your universities also do it? Many a time we take, the photocopy of his initiative and we give to the other VCs also. మీరు కూడా అలా ప్రపోజ్ చేస్తే బాగుంటుందని చెప్పడం జరిగింది. In fact, this year, looking at your university, we have ensured that every university has come up with a scholarship program. Even if it is very small, as you say, that even a small, pat on the back or felicitation or any kind of a check distribution, it motivates the entire team. So thanks to your university, all universities this time have proposed a scholarship program, and we are very glad. Now, looking at the entire nutshell initiative which we have gone through it, I'm sure we can actually collaborate at a wider level. See, right now we are having, and in fact that AI generated lady also. In fact, since you really have a very nice team who are working into it, from Naveen and two more names, I have written those names because Naveen's name is Naveen, so I remembered Naveen. Where is he from? So and Vasant. Yeah. So anyway, so what we will do is not that we are going to dislocate them. So right now Khan Academy is helping us with the STEM program, right, with the science, technology and mathematics. But the area which is really weak is the languages and social sciences, both the Telugu language and the English language. So we would really like that we will ensure from SCRT immediately, in fact day after tomorrow only, they will come, they will interact with you, and immediately you please ensure that within this 2 months we start setting up a content through your AI chatbot and your AI lesson planning, so that we bridge the gap of these social science, Telugu language and English language. The content is not there. So that is one area where we want, and we will immediately start with KGBVs and all our hostels. So this is the first thing which I would like, since your entire AI team is there. So whatever are our books, those books to be translated into the content, and then you have an AI or you have a teacher here, or your content helps the teacher, and one-to-one, the way we have a PAL, the personalized adaptive learning for the children, where you give some kind of a classes, which is a very normal large language model. You can quickly develop, and we will roll out, let us say, to start with some 2-3 chapters you can do. Rest anyway, as their syllable progresses, you can do that. So I'm sure your team can understand it. This is one part which quickly we can offload. Second, anyway, we have done about the AI for teachers. So we'll just try to crisp it little, more of a hybrid mode, and then physical also. That two things we will take forward. Third, your micro credits, and then your training, which you are already doing with the Tata TCS people. That also I would request Deva madam to look into it and ensure quickly, even if it starts with 1 or 2 colleges, how you can deliver your entire content which is already with you through this, whether it's an AI lesson planning or through a chatbot, quickly you can do. Because the base now I understand, now you only have to layer it up with the services. So your entire model is ready. You keep layering it. And very important, there is a huge gap right now in which our government degree colleges who are running the AEDP program, the apprenticeship embedded diploma courses, their content, they still are not, very much familiar with the content. So that content also, for about, let us say, some 8,000 students, it runs into some 16 to 17 curricula. That also, if you can quickly start building into it, and then the faculty and all, I'm sure Deva madam will help, that quickly we should do. So the content creation like Khan Academy for language and social sciences for our school education. Then let me come to the government degree college and Polytech, the microcredit and her planning. And then the skill lab, how we can link all your skill labs, with our students, to start with students from our school education as well as the higher education. And then the other, your exciting part is where you are talking about, one library, one nation kind of a thing, where we can just see how our faculty can also link into it. And of course, your AI, not only for teacher, but in fact the entire staff also, perhaps all the teachers, just giving them an online module. And I would also suggest to VC Garu, you can actually upload this into the iGot portal of Government of India. Our team is very well aware. If this can be uploaded, then in the entire country, they can actually look into it. And then anyway, some of the things which Nicholas has articulated about the pre-primary, he's very keen about it. We'll definitely take it ahead. But many a times, in fact, we interact with a lot of people, we give an idea, we tell them to do it. Maybe some 5 to 10% of the people actually get back to you. So many NGOs come, many senior officers who are retired, they come, they share an idea. We, allocate a lot of time for them, because I believe in today's world, time is the most important denomination, I will say, like how much time you can spend with your family, your loved one, profession. So time is the most important thing, I feel. So many a times, Chakrapani Garu, I have seen people come, they talk, we really discuss with them. Somewhere we know that we are wasting each other's time. But at least I can say with your university, whenever we have discussed an idea, whenever we have given a way ahead, we have always seen, there are concrete steps taken ahead by the university. And that is the seriousness of the ideas which are shared by your university. And that is the seriousness that we never say no to any invitation from Chakrapani Garu. Because more than the university gaining from us, actually we gain from you. So today I'm quite content if, like Khan Academy, STEM, we can bring on these 3 for our school children. Starting from to start with, you can start from class 6 to class 10, then you can involve, then we can layer it. Then it can actually be it can be a trend setter for all other states also, where that service we can simply give it to them. So then we need not create the model, and then we will have it in Telugu, Then you can actually use Bhashini. And in fact, I would also request you use all the AI tools which are already in the public domain using those LLMs. You need not create. So the voiceover and all you can take from Bhashini, etc. And one more is very exciting, which Tata is doing, is your evaluation. In fact, we went to Tara, the Vadhwani AI, but they charge a lot. So even if we want to keep that evaluation in our system, because in fact the other day Honorable CM sir was telling that meere test pedtaru, me teachers test pedtaru, me teachers correct chestaru, వాళ్ళకి అందరూకి full marks ఇచ్చేస్తారు. అంటే you are the judge, you are the advocate, you only are the witness, you only are the accused. అన్నీ ఒక్కరే, then where is the transparency? So if that kind of a tool can come through you, and I would go ahead that under your TCS CSR component you should give it to us. Till today, from the last 1 year and 4 months, we have not taken a single service on commercial basis. Not even a one service. You talk about anything, we have not taken it anything. Lot of people come with all the AI tools. But we have totally firewalled ourselves because students are not commodities, we feel. So any AI tool we don't take. So I would really request TCS, because you anyway are doing a lot of CSR activity, if this evaluation tool, you can bring it to us, we actually will be in a position to really do a lot of fair work, you know. The assessment will be very clear, and as you say, it will not even burden the teacher. So my request will be a step ahead. And anyway, we will come to Bombay, and then in the same, we will articulate to you that whatever is the requirement, you anyway will be making a tool, you will be pushing it up. So please ensure it is gathered under the CSR fund. In fact, we have a very nice AI tool under FLN, the Foundation Literacy and Learning. It's totally on pre bono basis. We have taken for none other than Nandan Nilekani's Ek Step. So I'm sure you will also get excited, and you will also get passionate. So please do bring in this tool. And in fact, now since Nicholas has told me, we'll look into it and we'll take it forward. I once again thank Chakrapani Garu and Mrs. Chakrapani Garu for giving me this opportunity to spend this wonderful day in Baba Saheb Ambedkar University on the day of his Jayanti, amongst all of you who are totally believer like Baba Saheb, that if there is any path to development, any path to progress, any path to dignity, it is the only path of education, and there is no other path. If today I am standing in front of you, just because of education, because my father, who is the only one who was educated in his family. In fact, my father says in 9th class he flunked, and then my grandpa told my father, take this and go and do the agriculture. But somehow one of my father's aunt saw some sparkle in my dad's eye, and he said, no, this boy should not, he should continue and pursue. But my grandfather was very much against that, nothing doing, no more study, go and do agriculture labor. Then my dad's aunt, Atay, she took my dad to her home and then ensured that he again writes his exam. And he was the first person, I will say the Dalit from J&K, who actually cleared his LLB in the year 1962 from none other than Aligarh Muslim University. He came back, he was very much interested in politics. Then my father's grandfather gave him a good thrashing and told him, is it this that we sent you? So he wrote Kashmir Administrative Service, and in the year 1964, he was the first in that batch to clear Kashmir Administrative Service, because at that point of time, there was no IAS because of the, the special status of J&K. So he directly wrote KS, and he became Tahsildar to start with, and he served in Ladakh and all. So I personally realized if he would not have been educated, obviously I don't know where I would have been. And then perhaps I would have never got the love and affection which all of you have given Chakrapani Garu, Mrs. Chakrapani Garu. I mean, I would have really missed this love and affection of all the people of Telangana. So I firmly believe if we can really make a difference in the life of any family, it can only be education. And otherwise, we have to be born in Ambani or in, I don't know, their family only, or some Reliance group only we have to be born. But these days, you just have 2 or 3 kids. So how many people will have that ovarian lottery to be born there? So the only majority, 99% of the people, ki okay margam ante education. So this should only excite us and ensure how more we can ensure to give quality education to the student. And I'm really glad, Chakrapani Garu, we have you in the ecosystem. I'm not really, like cajoling or saying something. We are really glad that we have you in the system so that we all work together and sometimes we become a guiding light, sometimes you become a guiding light for the main motto to give quality education to every child in the Telangana. With the vision and the leadership of Honorable CM Sir, so అన్ని నక్షత్రాలు aligned గానే ఉన్నాయి, political, bureaucratic and even the academician. I think so we should not give anything less than the best to the students. Thank you one and all. మరి ఒక్కసారి అందరికీ బాబా సాహెబ్ జయంతి శుభాకాంక్షలు.
Madam, thank you so much. No, I think, in the beginning only I told you that this system is, we are building it for the state. It is not our private property. Definitely, but the gesture, you performed here and, displayed here, that is motivating us. And all of you, I mean, three of you. In fact, we struggled for, spending, the financial system here. But believe me, madam, we, without any single pie drawing from our university budget, we built this system. Thanks to PM Usha. And madam, finally, I think we have very rare graduates. I am saying, why I am saying rare graduates means, today we invited 200 Adivasi learners from different corners of Telangana, from Nalamala to Adilabad, Asifabad to Etur Nagaram, Koya, Gondu, Chenchu, Kolam and other primitive tribe students are here. They are, meeting the governor. Governor is, handovering, some scholarships for them. That scholarships sponsored by one of our alumni, Jyoti Reddy. So she is giving 4,000 rupees to each student, learner enrolled with us. They will have a photograph with you, madam. Some of them are, I think, probably they are near Baba Saheb Ambedkar statue in front of the building. Thank you, madam. As I promised you, we are closing on time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.